Hi, today I'm gonna share with you a plausible explanation to why those Minecraft accounts are all duplicate and kind of an answer to Dream's video, because I found a plausible explanation to this and I think it's pretty cool. So let's get started. First off, I'm really sorry if my voice sounds really weird. I'm kinda sick right now, so yeah. But it's really the only time I can get any video recording done, so I have to deal with this. So let's get started. I strongly recommend watching Dream's video first, because otherwise you won't really understand, but the basic idea is that those two accounts have the same name, and also those 72 accounts have the same name. Is it 72? I don't remember actually. I will have to check when doing the video editing. So yeah, if you know anything about Minecraft, you know that only one player can have one name and two accounts cannot have the same name. If you want to learn more about it, I recommend watching Dream's video once again, but yeah. So after watching Dream's video, I thought I would give it a shot and try and find how they did it. And so first off, I thought about the tools I had. So of course I had NameMC, but I also knew of another tool, the Mojang Account API. This is basically a little server that allows you to send requests to it to get information about Minecraft accounts. There is a full documentation right here and you can go read it if you want. It's pretty cool. You can do a bunch of things programmatically with it. But what I'm mostly interested in right now is this endpoint. Basically, you can give it a username and it will tell you if the username is valid. So if it's linked to a Minecraft account, if yes, what's the actual username, so with capitalization of the letters and stuff, and what is the unique ID associated with this username. So if I search the account Daka, which is the account that has been duplicated a lot, as you can see, I get a result for a Daka with this UUID. If you go on NameMC, you can see that this UUID corresponds to the Daka on top. So this was the latest account to get this name. So now one thing I would like to know is when all those other accounts have been created. And there is a tool with this endpoint of the API that you can use. You can specify a @ parameter that allows you to put in a timestamp. Basically, you can ask the API at that time who had this username. And so if you go all the way back a long time ago, like at timestamp 0, you can see that this is this dude that had the username. And if you go on NameMC, that's correct, because as you can see all the way down, you can see the same dude having the same name. So now we need to find when this name was claimed by another person. So I went on a pretty long search of trying one by one multiple timestamps to try to find the timestamp that gave a good result. And so after a while I found this. So before this exact timestamp, the account is owned by this person, this exact UUID. And right the next second, the name is owned by this account. So as you can see, all those accounts never showed up. So what does it mean? It means that this name was claimed by all those accounts within the same second. So within 1 second, all those accounts were created and were given this name. So the way that I think this has been done is by using a bot. A bot that would create all 72 accounts at the same exact time, to try and trick Mojang's server into believing that all those accounts can have the same name. So basically how they did it is that they sent a request to Mojang's server to create the account with every single one of their bots. And so for the first request, the Mojang server looked up in the database if they already had a player with this name. And of course they did not, so they created the account. But before this account was created, the second request arrived, and so the Mojang server checked again in the database. And because the first account wasn't created yet, the name was still valid. And so the second account began the creation process. And once again, before the creation process of the second account finished, the third request arrived, and so on and so forth. And this basically tricked the Mojang server into believing that the name was still available even though it wasn't. But there's still one problem with this theory. You still have to pay for the account, and I'm pretty sure no banks or online service to pay will allow you to use a bot to send a payment request. for a reason that seemed pretty obvious. So how would you pay for the account? Well, pretty easy actually. It took me a bit of a time to remember about this, but you can buy Minecraft gift cards. You can go in the store and buy a gift card that allows you to buy a Minecraft account. So then it becomes pretty easy. Instead of having to buy an account with a credit card or a PayPal account or anything, you can just tell the bot to use a specific gift card as their method of payment. And that's it. That's how I believe they did it. They bought 72 Minecraft gift cards, made a bot that would send a request to Minecraft server to create 72 accounts right at the same time, each having its own gift card associated with, and all of this tricked Mojang's server into believing that they could have 72 accounts with the same name. Once you think about it that way, it's actually pretty smart and makes a lot of sense. So that's how it's been done. I really don't want to try it because I would have to spend like $80 on Minecraft gift card and I really don't want to do it. But if someone wants to buy like 3 or 4 Minecraft gift cards, I would be more than happy to write a script to buy them all at the same time and try to get multiple accounts with the same name. And so that's my theory. I can't be 100% sure about it because I can't test it, but this is, I think, the most believable explanation of this all. This actually makes a lot of sense and I think that's how they did it. But if anyone comes up with a more realistic explanation, please let me know. I would like to hear from you. Because thinking about it, buying 72 Minecraft gift cards is really expensive and I don't think anyone would be dumb enough to do this. Or someone could be, there are a lot of dumb people in this world actually. Okay, thanks for watching, have a great day, bye.